Let's see then. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do we all happen to be here and present? Let's see. Yeah, looks like it. Welcome, one and all, to yet another demo night. This time around we have a variety of selection of games to both try out and to show off. The first one that we have here selected is Wild Blue Skies, developed by, let's double check here, True High Labs and Vitae Backroom Incorporated. It is currently being published by Humble Games. Now, as some of you might have seen or heard, or just from the looks of it, I don't think it has been officially said or it's been overt, but this very much so feels like a Star Fox game. Nintendo isn't making Star Fox, so we're gonna make Star Fox at home, that sort of deal. I mean, it might be a bit dumb to think of it like that, but it does somewhat feel like it. I mean, oh well, still. We can still have a good time with it. So, let's try out Wild Blue Skies.
Long ago, the evil Grimclaw, once decorated chief engineer of the army, launched the world into war in pursuit of total power. With the help of the Blue Bombers, an elite squadron of fighter pilots, General Harding and the forces of good prevailed, pushing the evil mastermind into exile. After years of peace, an armada of robotic forces has emerged from the volcanic regions of the north, spreading terror across the land. Grimclaw has returned. General Harding, unable to withstand this new attack, calls upon a new generation of blue bombers to liberate the world and stop him once and for all.
Yeah, simple and to the point. So yeah, the characters that we have here. Alright, this is the mission map then. So it immediately sends us from that to the hurricane. It looks like we have 3 ships. Yeah, that works as usual. And then we have all of our main characters on a neat row towards the right. We have, in order, Bowie, Rowe, Chuck, and Thorn. Who are they analogs for? Who can know? Who can know? But yeah, from my understanding, this is somewhat of a point-chasing game, like how, well, other shoot-em-ups are.
You're going to cut through that storm? Be careful, Bowie.
It'll take more than bad weather to stop us.
Bombs away.
Hang on, we'll get through this.
Influences are very overt.
I can't see past my nose.
Looks like we're not the only ones lost.
Alright, well that's neat.
These ruins definitely weren't on the flight plan.
Alright, that's the bomb button. I've used both of my bombs now.
Grimclaw's fleet hiding here all along?
Watch out! This place is falling apart!
Ow. Alright, then I managed to get the 1 point, 2 points now.
Did we really have to pick the scenic route?
Alright, I'm gonna have to just check this. How? Screen shake, yes, yes. Alright, I should have checked this out earlier. Yes, I want continuous fire to be on. There we go.
Something's up ahead. I'm going in.
No time for sightseeing, boys. Keep pushing forward.
Focus, team. We'll get through this.
Sending a little something your way, Bowie.
Whoa! Look out!
Use the boost, Bowie.
Too much!
Looks like the storm's easing up.
Don't go jumping the shark, bombers! I'm here to stop you!
Aha.
Merely a tickle!
Well, this is really an arcade experience than if I, on hit, I'm losing my power up.
Try not to get wet! I've had it up to my gills with you!
A bit of silence, but mainly because I'm just focusing. Hi, Atif. Welcome to the transmission. Oppa. Can you see which game this game is inspired by? Oh really? I thought that they would be clear as day. Oh. Just a bit more. There we go. Star Fox. I've actually not experienced Star Fox before, Teeps.
Blue bombers, check in.
I'm in rough shape.
I'm doing great!
Not a scratch.
Never seen gameplay. I know that's fair. Most people's exposure to Star Fox, I feel, is from usually from fan art. Because if there's one thing that people love about Star Fox, it is the characters, which I can't really fault them for. It is fun after all. So let's see. Yeah, point chaser game. No damage taken, wild collected. Beat the boss fast, don't take any damage, and complete the mission with a full squad still alive. I will say that it is charming just how arcadey this is.
Playing.
Oh, it really was only just one level. Hi, I'm Lane, welcome to this transmission. Yeah, no, This one has been, I won't say heavily advertised, but at least then decently advertised. No. Well, it was a short one. Now what do I think of this one? Promising, I'd say. If you like yourself some Star Fox Adventure or shooting games in general, you will probably enjoy this one. It has your power-ups, it has your bombs, it has even some neat functions in the leaning to alter your momentum up, back, and forward and sideways. So that's all fun. Oh man, that is impressive. A big one-up to Blaine for having a 50... for attending 50 transmissions in a row. We are all mighty impressed by that. Alright. Before we switch games, allow me to, real quickly, that means I streamed 50 days so far. Yeah, no, I guess that does mean that. I've been able to host a transmission now for 50 days. That is actually quite nice in a way. But yeah, here. After every demo is done, I'm gonna post the link towards it in the chat so that you guys can try it out if you want to. Now then, on to next game. Now what do I actually want the next game to be? Let's see, we had some action. Let's go for... yeah, you seem alright. There we go. Now, this here is Donutal, a game that has been developed and published by Arc Systemworks. Now, which internal team is, I'm not entirely certain. But I did see the premise of the game and I did get hooked. The general premise here is that you are playing as, well, essentially a intergalactic border guard. The audio for me may be bugging. Is there something wrong with my vocal components? Audio is very robotic now. Do we think that that is a... think that's a connection issue, or is that a audio input issue? Have we been able to recover? Whilst I am seeing then, if we try to recover, I'm gonna try to finagle a bit with the systems here. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot to fix up. You think I'm fine now? Nice. Happy in that case. I'm also just gonna do this real quick. Hey, Countenance, recognize me. There we are. But yeah, as mentioned, this is Donutal, a game developed and published by Arc Systemworks. Before I do that, I should probably also change. There we go. Always good to change up the category in which we're in. We're gonna be hopping around a whole lot today. Yeah, exactly. Arx is like the fighting game developers. Cold. Where am I? Most well known for Guilty Gear and BlazBlue, but alongside that, they can also publish other smaller fighting games. And I do think as well that on the latest Arc System Work broadcast, they were talking about branching out into games that weren't fighting games. And since the Guilty Gear brought a smile to your face. I must be inside a cold sleep machine. Sorry to hear that you don't like BlazBlue, or I don't really know why you're frowning over BlazBlue, if I'm honest. Never tried the game out personally. My name is... it's like my name is lost in a haze. Alright. The character is natural name Seth, but we shall be Azure for now. That's right. My name is Azure. Or is it? How can I be sure? I am sure. Oh hi, you little freak. What the hell is that? Huh? It's working. They're falling out. Hey! Hey, Android! Your humans waking up. This model's more than a century old, so that's a special service fee. Plus, the fee for a rush job. I'll list them all on the invoice, yeah? Well, elevator's almost here, so I better get going. Goodbye. What in the world? Was that some kind of mascot character? This is a message from the International Spaceport Oversight Team. Inspections will begin at 9 AM today. Chief Inspector, please report to the assigned booth immediately. Is it time already? We better hurry. Allow me to open the cold sleeps capsule. Please, move your hands away from the door. Initiating following protocol. System status, all green. Vital signs of Azure indicate distress. Distress levels within acceptable parameters. Reinitiating following protocols. Following complete. Unlocking hatch. Oh, thank goodness, you look nice and unfrozen. Well then, shall we head to the inspection chamber? Oh, hi. Pardon my discourtesy, you must be wondering who I am. My name is Dolphin. I am an android, and I will be assisting your work here, Azure. I would love to take the time to explain everything to you, but we must proceed with inspections shortly. Please, see to your preparations in the meantime. I will consult the manual so I may better support you. Starting inspection now is hardly optimal. Azure, I imagine you must be... oh no. Sorry for that. Azure, I imagine you must be thinking this android doesn't seem very reliable. My OS has been trained on modern human thought patterns. Thank you for the blessings. I theorize it was done to make me more relatable to humans. Humans today are quite sensitive. An android that acts like a close friend was likely deemed preferable to a cold calculating machine. Well, enough of that. I must ensure you are properly informed. Firstly, you, as Chief Xeno Inspector, will be accountable for all final rulings. Since today is the first day of inspections, I doubt we will encounter any Xenos that will be proved to be too problematic. Allow me to explain the rest as you conduct your first inspection. Tutorial protocol activated. Number 1. Inspection. Within this room, you will be conducting inspections of inbound Xenos. A system of passport and visas between planets does not yet exist, so inspection will rely on observation and interviews. Xeno immigration is somewhat different from that on Earth. There are no passports and you can call in 2 Xenos at a time for questioning. As a person who designed this system said, an open dialogue is the key to understanding. Number 2. Inspection process. Xenos will stay in the waiting room until you are ready. Transfer them into the inspection room to begin. Transfer Xenos in, inspect them, gather any information you need, then admit or deny their entry. After that, your day's work is done. The buttons in front of you will change to fit the transfer, inspection and final decision sequence. Assignment sequence is for transfers, dock sequence is for inspections, and rating sequence is for approving or denying. Once you proceed onto the rating sequence, your inspections will no longer be possible. Inspections will begin during the assignment sequence. First, we need to decide which Xenos to transfer in. Yeah, no, that's Magnoid Ioniki. Sex, N, Purpose, Ritual, Diet, Iron, Traits, Magnetic. Name shows the subject's name. Species will tell you what type of Xeno they are. Sex shows the subject's sex. In comparison to humans, Xenos exhibit far greater variety in this regard. Diet shows what that Xeno eats. Traits show the special abilities and characteristics inherited of type of Xeno. Purpose will show you what their applicant has admitted as a reason for wanting to visit Earth. We should take a look at other Xenos too. Popol, Anxious Koro. Business, bugs, their cold sleep tech is the best in the galaxy. Martian. Now, keeping this information in mind, we can begin transferring Xenos into the inspection chamber. Martians are unable to lie, so they might reveal useful hints during an inspection. Number 3. Assignment sequence. The space which we inspect the applicants is called the contact dock. It is divided into Area 1 and Area 2. To transfer subjects, select them and drop them onto either Area 1 or Area 2. Extremely sincere, incapable of lying. Diet carbon dioxide. Gynandrous. As a side note, there are no significant differences between the two areas. Now, select the Magnoid as the next subject and assign them to an area. Of course, you may also begin inspecting after transferring only one Xeno. However, it's worth remembering that the manual states pairing Xenos together may reveal more information. You have now assigned the Xenos. Press the orange button and they will be transferred in. On the next screen, select Transfer to complete the process. Initiate transfer. Number 4. Post-transfer dialogue. After being transferred, the Xenos may start communicating with each other. Pay close attention to what they say. Our plant of chaos. I sense thy magnetic waves. What? I didn't get any of that. Ignorant cretin, can you not see why this planet deserves the calamity that will befall it? The Martian AW5 has something in their luggage, but they claim to not know what that is. The inability to lie is said to be a trait of the Martians. You see, traits are recorded based on biological and psychological data. Therefore, they are objective and absolute. In this case, since we know for certain that Martians are incapable of lying, it may be more pertinent to focus instead on why they would claim to not know. Number 5. Dock sequence. Once the Xenos are transferred to the contact dock, we'll proceed into dock sequence where we can interrogate and scan them. During interrogation, you can ask the Xenos about various topics. There are a number of different topics. Some topics can only be asked about once, others involve choices during inspection, some stay locked until certain criteria are met. There are general topics that apply to everyone, but there are also specific topics for particular Xenos. AW5 has a locked topic at the moment. This means we cannot yet ask him about that topic. But by scanning them, and also by asking about certain other topics, we should be able to unlock it. The more difficult it is to get a Xenos to talk about a topic, the more important that information might be. First, let's question AW5 about the purpose of their visit. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. I'm only passing through. I'll be here less than a day. Transit, that matches the document they submitted before the inspection. Maybe the Magnoid Ioniki has an opinion on AW5. Select fellow applicant to ask Ioniki about the Martian. What do you think about the other applicant here? The stench of a plant, most potent wafts. I feel like I'm in a classroom watching a teacher explain about alien interaction. I mean, you wouldn't be wrong with that. This tutorial is a bit heavy-handed, but I mean, if this is your first interrogation type game, it is good to have a heavy-handed tutorial with it. From the Martian one. Extremely hallucinogenic, immensely hazardous. It is advisable to destroy the substance immediately. That luggage is definitely suspicious. For topics like fellow applicant, responsible change depending on who the Xeno is partnered with. Number 6. Scan. Perhaps a scan might enlighten us as to the contents of AW5's luggage. Once a scan is initiated, all subjects within the contact dock will be scanned. Initiate scan. Well, that isn't good. I mean, look at this. Enough potential power to destroy Earth-sized planets. Dried leaf of unknown origin possesses strong hallucinogenic properties. The scan results will then be displayed immediately. Now we can ask AW5 about their luggage. Yeah, and the plant alien got some hallucinogenics in his basket. Question them about it. We have detected illegal plant matter in your luggage. Do you have an explanation for that? I never carry anything like that with me. That kind of stuff is illegal on Mars too, you know? So you say, but it's been detected in your luggage. I told you, I have no clue what you're talking about. It seems they are adamant about not knowing. However, what they are carrying could pose a threat to Earth's populace if allowed in. When it comes to time to make a decision, I believe it should be safe to deny AW5's application. Number 7. Memos. You may use the memo function to keep track of any suspicions that you might have. To leave a memo, select a stamp and then use it on the relevant C-note profile. There is also an inspection log. Use this to keep track of all information gathered during an inspection. Now, let us return to the inspection. I was partially hoping that I would be able to write down the notes myself on each of these guys. Not just markers, but I guess this is a simplified version of it. Number 8. Advancing an inspection. Since you have scanned the subjects, a topic for our Nikki has been unlocked. Try inquiring about this topic. We detected high energy readings from you. Do you have any idea what the reason for that is? We Magnoids possess unrivaled powers, far beyond the beings of this planet. Interesting. Sex Gynandrous. Yeah, no, I think that is a real definition for it. Actually, 1 second. My curiosity has been piqued. So we will be quiet for about a moment. Let's see. Gynandrous. Right, Gynandrous. Having stamens and pistols together in a column, exhibiting characteristics of both feminine and masculine, both denotational synonym and connotational antonym of androgynous. So yeah, essentially being gynandrous means that they carry both parts needed for reproduction, both male parts and female parts. Oh my god, is this a Ducky simulator? I mean, I guess so. This is Donutal, and welcome to the transmission, Husky. Interesting. We have exhausted the advice found in the manual. Going forward, it will be your responsibility to gather information and make a decision. Please, rest assured I will be here to support you. For the time being, let us prioritize gathering more information. Might I suggest calling on Popol, Anxious Koro? We can click the orange button to return to the assignment sequence. So we can move people around. Now that is very nice for puzzle solving. Howdy, I'm Anxious Koro of Mira Success. Hey, Magnoid, might I interest you in one of our cold sleep machines? Or our meeting here like this, it must be fate. I come to Earth to stage a once-in-a-decade spectacle. Not for the purchasing of trinkets have I come. They appear more concerned with their sales pitch than the inspection. No matter, collect your thoughts and ask his reasons for coming to Earth. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. I am Anxious Koro of Mira Success. I have come to this planet to offer you humans our high-quality cold sleep machines, made right on Mira. You know, I bet the IHP would benefit from some of our products. Could I maybe give you a pamphlet? That was quite a passionate sales pitch, but he never mentioned how long he plans to stay. He neglected to disclose the duration of his stay. Perhaps we should try pressing him. period of stay, please. Oh, you mean how long can you stay in our cold sleep machines? No, I mean... It's perfect for long-term space travel, missions to unknown planet. Our device does it all. And there's more. It can back up your genetic data. You can even use it like a time capsule. You ever wanted to send a message to your future self? The possibilities are endless. That reminds me. Allow me to explain the technology behind our cold sleep devices first of all. Yeah, no, you ejected an alien yourself. That was quite quick on the uptake. So what do you say then? Should we let him continue his sales pitch or should we stop him here and now? We got one. Alright then. Continue. Let him cook. Our proprietary Insta-thaw effect ensures minimal side effects from the thawing process. Of course, I'm only a salesman, so all the science behind it is a little beyond me. There is one thing I do know, and that's how energy efficient our machines are. Us Popples live beneath the surface of Mira, so resources for energy are limited. Since we build our machines with these limitations in mind, imagine how efficient they'd be on Earth. I know. How much will it cost, you ask? Based on ISP size, I'd say 100 units would be ideal. We could let you have them for 12 million Gordons. That's just a special first-time offer, just for you. That was a waste of time. When faced with a choice, it is up to you to pick whichever option you think is best. Time and durability. Above you can see the remaining inspection time, and below you can see the durability of the reinforced glass. Now that is a menacing implication. Time will progress each time you transfer, question or scan a subject. Once you're out of time, you will be unable to perform any further actions and will be forced to make a decision. This means you may not be able to pursue every line of inquiry during an inspection. Also, about the durability of the glass. The system keeps track of it because some of the xenos you inspect could be dangerous. I doubt you will have to worry about it though, so please pay it no mind. Number 10. Rating sequence. It is now time to make a decision based on the inspection rules. As I mentioned before, once you proceed to the rating sequence, your further inspection will not be possible. I trust you will make the most appropriate decision. Alright. Forcibly moving to the rating sequence. Oh, by the way, you can proceed to the rating sequence from either the assignment sequence or the dock sequence. Based on our findings during the inspection, you will decide whether the xenos should be allowed to enter Earth or be denied if they pose a threat to the planet. The responsibility for this final judgment is in your hands. Let us start with the Magnite Aunike. We found no cause for serious suspicion. I believe we can improve them for entry. Xenos who have been cleared for entry will use the Xenos space elevator to descend to Earth. Select Aonike's panel and release it over to the approval area. Really now? I thought that Aonike was very suspicious. Next up is the Popol, Anxious Koro. They seem to be here on honest business, so it should be fine to approve their entry. Lastly, we have AW5. They are in possession of dangerous plant matter, so you must absolutely deny their entry. When a xeno is denied entry, they will be forced to return to their own planet as soon as possible. Select AW5's panel and release it over to the denial area. I am positive we have made the right choices. Once everyone's face has Once everyone's fates have been decided, results of the inspection can be finalized. The inspection is over once those final results are submitted. Press this button here. Confirm inspection results, submit subject inspection results. Inspection will end for today. Sure. To Popol Anxious Koro, show entry permit. To Magno Aunonike, show entry permit. To Motion AW5, show entry rejection. Good job, Inspector. Your work for today is finished. You seem fatigued. Allow me to escort you to the diner. Rest assured, your meals aboard the station are provided free of charge. Is there anything you wish to ask about, Azure? Where are we? This is the International Spaceport, also known as the ISP. It was once called the International Space Station, or ISS. When we began receiving visitors from other planets, aliens, its role evolved from station to port, hence the renaming. The ISP is approximately 40,000 kilometers above sea level, orbiting Earth. To put it simply, we are in space. Is there anything you wish to ask about the aliens? The first aliens to visit Earth were the very same kind who woke you up, Azure. They are called Popols. Apparently, they came to sell cold sleep machines on Earth. We initially had little choice but accommodate them aboard the ISS. After all, most believed aliens were nothing more than a conspiracy theory at the time. Then, the Pictors arrived, bringing with them their state-of-the-art technologies. At that point, the presence of aliens could no longer be ignored. Earth was compelled to devise a means of establishing diplomatic relations. And as it happens, today marks the first day that Earth officially opens its borders to other planets and begins conducting alien entry inspections. I believe I have addressed everything. Is there anything you wish to ask about? How's Earth looking? Earth has been beset by a number of issues. Challenges left unresolved during the 21st century have gradually morphed into a potentially catastrophic crisis. This is why many people on Earth are optimistic about welcoming alien visitors. Because these aliens may possess skills and technologies far beyond our own, which could be invaluable in resolving Earth's dire problems. You may view the news while on board the ISP, that includes the latest updates on the state of Earth. Our space elevator called CNET can also take you down to Earth. However, if you are suspected of a crime, carry a communicable disease, or your name is blacklisted, you will not be permitted to board the elevator. Shall I verify your eligibility to ride the elevator, Azure? Scanning, Azure. Subject is blacklisted. Reason: subject owes financial debts amounting to approximately 10 million Japanese yen. What the fuck did we do? How do we owe someone 10 million Japanese yen? How did I get into this situation? I don't gamble all that much. Only once or twice as a treat. Inclusion in blacklist precludes use of CNET. You should be able to pay back your debts through your work here. I wish that was the case. I would happily go into depth if that was the case. My memory is gone. The cold sleep machine you were in was constructed with technology from over a century ago. This could be the cause of your memory loss. You may be able to find more answers on Earth once you are able to return. Is there anything you wish to ask about? Why am I the inspector? Your cold sleep machine was listed in the extraterrestrial visitation response emergency manual. So you seem the logical choice. That's it. Well, accessing ID database for Azure. Error, access denied, insufficient access authority. I apologize, but I lack the authority to access your database files. Any further inquiries are beyond my capacity to answer. Emergency. The Earth port on the planet's surface has been attacked. Evacuate to escape pods immediately. Escape pods are reserved for official employees, authorized androids, and Earth citizens of high value. Update. The Earth port was attacked by a Magnoid who arrived on Earth today. All Magnoids aboard the ISP must submit to arrest by security personnel. I mean, I saw that, but you made me... you made me just accept him in. The only Magnoid that entered the Earth today was the one you inspected, Azure. Earth was destroyed by a Magnoid that I approved for entry. The ISP was caught in the explosion that destroyed Earth. Why? How? It's impossible to know. Exam report number 1, first failure, status invalid. I am awake. Oh, are we time looping this? It's working. They're falling out. Hey Android. Your human's waking up. This model's more than a century old, so that's a special service fee. Plus the fee for a rush job. I'll list them all on the invoice, yeah? Well, elevator's almost here, so better get going. Resuscitation confirmed. This story is a work of fiction. Any character, locations, groups, traditions, planets, and alien life forms depicted are products of the creator's imaginations. Oh, that was too fast. Arc System Works presents... welcome to Donutal. Ah, we got more game to play. You do look a tad befuddled, but no major issues it seems. Looks like the revival stimulation was a success. Now, allow me to show you the inspection office. You'll start work today. I'll provide support as best I can to keep things running smoothly. Now this is a lot of information. Inspector faces pressure as Earth opens itself to Xenos. Earthbound Inspection Department announced by the Joint Space Development Body on 2206 October the 3rd has opened as of November 3rd. Of the 10 lanes available for inbound Xenos, 9 will be monitored by AI and are intended for entrants with high communication skills who have been deemed unproblematic. The remaining lane is reserved for Xenos who have difficulty communicating in terrestrial languages who may require additional scrutiny by human inspector. Due to the difficulties of storing oxygen and food supplies, the ISP hopes to minimize the amount of human labor on the station. Our assessments from other planets are mixed. So I guess then we have... we need to keep up the collapse alarm by introducing good aliens to Earth. We need to keep other planets on a good on a good leech, because otherwise that would be very bad. Well, let's see. Old New York, London, Ronna, Frankfurt, Kakaro, Siadny. You guys are having your fun. Collapse on Seth, cause address climate growth. A planetary crisis related to public order, climate becoming unmanageable, and the collapse alarm has been set in motion. This alarm represents a new form of the old doomsday clock and will alert humanity as they step ever closer to total extinction. The alarm can only be shut off through the joint efforts of every Earth citizen. We at ISPNN encourage everyone to combat crime, protect the environment, and strive to understand and accept your neighbors in order to turn the clock back. Hiya Obero, welcome to the transmission. Currently we're playing what Husky described as a Daku inspection simulator, but the name for it is Donutal. Diplomatic relations with other planets are in full swing. As such, the Earth Score program has been established to keep track of Earth's reputation throughout the universe. This score will track the fairness and reliability of Xeno entry inspections, the attitude of the staff, and how appealing Earth is as a vacation destination. Every little act of kindness by the people of Earth can have a positive effect on Earth's image, so let's all work together to show Xenos the best side of our planet. Oh wait, the news. My apologies, it nearly slipped my mind. During the previous training protocol, the news program was not yet functional, so... allow me to explain it now then. Be sure to check the news before beginning your work for the day. It will help you stay informed on current events on Earth. It may even give you some insights on what to be most vigilant about during the day's inspections. Depending on the content, an in-depth article might be available. Click on any article that piques your interest. You can view the news during an inspection, so no need to worry about missing anything. Now, regarding today's inspection, during the thawing process, you will experience a tutorial program, so you should have a grasp on the basics. Oh, is that why? Is that how we're going about this? Sure. Since it was a simulation, I was able to provide a considerable amount of advice. From this point on, you, Azure, will be the lead in the inspections. Regardless, I'm still able to offer a refresher on the transfer process, if nothing else. First, get the octoniline ready for transfer. Let's see. Purpose, vacation, octoniline, sex male. Live in above water cities, rivals of tacos. Do we have any tacos here? Next, select the unknown subject and transfer them. Well, you're a mystery. Now we have selected a pair. Begin the transfer. Transfer complete.
Yeah! Ouchie!
The octoniline is being attacked. The reinforced glass is taking damage as well. Continuing the inspection with unknown present could prove deadly. Initiating emergency protocol tutorial. We need to vent them into space. Select unknown. Ventilate subject unknown into outer space. Only for emergency use. This action cannot be undone. Well. Well, goodbye. Yeah, no, just like that. Don't damage the glass and don't damage our guests. Well, you're cold. That's life. Phew, we managed to ventilate them in time. If a violent Xeno is transferred in for inspection, they could pose a mortal danger to the other applicant or even to us. Emergency protocol tutorial over. Thank goodness we all survived. That unforeseen incident aside, I believe that you are now fully acquainted with all the necessary details regarding inspections. That will be all from me. I wish you the best of luck in your future duties, Inspector. Once the inspection is finalized, you can take a moment to unwind in the diner. Well, you are in the outer space, and who are you? Yeti Fa, gourmet tour, diet eyes, gentle by nature. Well, you come in. Transfer complete. The inspection will begin now. State your name and species. Okay, name's Nylin. I'm an octo. Name's Fa. I'm a Yeti. White thing, Milky. Yo, you look off the hook, the fishing hook even. Don't care, Milky. Not matter now. So, octo girl. Are earthlings as delicious as I hear? I'm gonna eat some later today. Milky, no, not good. Don't put them in uku in mouth. Well, that thing is cute. Do you mean the octo? Yeah, no, I feel like the octo is quite cute as well. Let's see. I don't think that they're gonna carry anything, but we can all just scan to be safe. Detective hypersensitive organ is used not only to consume food but also to gather information from surrounding. Capable of punching with a force of approximately 2,000 kilograms. Now that's a mighty punch. Elevated brain activity indicative of extremely high intelligence. Subject vocal function significantly slower than its language processing ability. Sure. Current affairs. Earth has open relations with other planets. What are your opinions on this topic? Real great. Uki, I can travel to fun. Uki. I feel like your message got cut off early there. 10 kilogram D. What exactly? Yeah, what she said. I can go to other planets and eat all sort of tasty things. Mercury's got nothing but ice to eat. I'm sick of it. New ways of thinking, lots to spread all over galaxy. Sure, state the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. Sightseeing is up. I hear there's all kinds of delicious food, including humans, so I came to try it all out. Usually I'll see this eat ice right off our planet's surface. Honestly, might be a stupid question, but 200 kilograms in which planet though? I mean, since they are referring to Mercury, probably on Mercury, no? Let's see. Another scientific pause. What? Let's see. What is the gravity of Mercury? Let's see. Let's see, the surface gravity of Mercury is 3.7 meters per second square, so about 0.38 g. I think if I understand my conversion rates right, essentially you multiply the 2000 by 0.38. Yeah, no, he would weigh more on Earth, that's for sure, for certain. Usually us Yetis is raised off the ice of a planet certain. Once in a while there are plants or an animal frozen inside, but it's boring. Yeah, no, he's massive, this man. This galaxy is huge. I want to try food from all over, starting with Earth. If what you're saying is true, the Yeti Fa poses a great danger. So, what do you mean by eating humans? Are you saying you want to eat humans? If this is true, you pose a threat to human life and I may have to deny you entry. I mean what I said. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Eat, you know? I hear there's a restaurant serving humans to aliens. Saw an advert on my phone. I even made a reservation already. Paid it in advance. Who's gonna compensate me if I get denied entry? Two orders received for motor test and for refueling. Orders acknowledged, orders being done now. Right, I don't think that we'll mention that just now. We still have a lot of time left, so... Override. Let's see, it's been a while since last override got approved. That means it's gonna have to double check what override is. Oh, I see. Command override. Allow the Yeti entry. I don't care how bad it is. I mean, hey, it is a... I do have it as a channel, as a transmission command. Your command is my law. What do you think about the other applicant here? They're cute, too bad, but not mean too bad. Oh hell, look at me, squid face. He wants to eat a cute. Alright, then I'm gonna mention this then to you. If that's your purpose, you leave no choice but to deny you entry. Oh, is eating humans wrong? Don't you guys keep animals like they're part of your family, but also eat animal meat? How is this any different? It's not like I'm killing anyone. I'm buying a product. I'm paying customer. I'm not the one hunting them. What does your diet consist of? Ice! Please disclose all relevant personal information, such as any organizations you're affiliated with. Us modern Yetis are pacifists. We don't fight wars. I heard we had wars in the past though. Even in my life is threatened, I refuse to strike back. Alright. Oh, by the way, eating ice soup this month, no. At least make it bread and water soup, at least that's something. But alright then. He won't go hunting humans, and he's a pacifist. If he has made a reservation, I don't see why not. Alright then, how about the Octo then? State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. A queue? Looks fun. Wanna visit? A queue? Only today, then go home. Please disclose all the relevant personal information, such as any organizations you're affiliated with. Me super smart. So smart, me can't talk good. Right, how's your home planet then like? Tell me about your home planet. Where I got born, right? Once above sea looks down on once below. Didn't like it, so I ran away. Kyo. Fuck you. Lumin Maria's culture seems complex. What does your diet consist of? Like shellfish. Tell me about your home planet. Earth is too damn hot compared to Mercury. Right then. We can probably safely allow the Octo to go in. The Yeti is a pacifist, gentle by nature. He wants to eat. I don't think that he will be able to find a human meat restaurant. Hey, I'm just trying to tell myself that the command override is a decent idea. What do I mean? Well, command adhere to command override. To Yetifa, show entry permanent. To Octon Yailin, show entry permanent. Unknown, ventilated. Once inspection is ended, you may relax in the diner. When you wish to leave, head to the door marked exit. This game is interesting. Yeah, no, it really is. It is a interesting twist on your investigation puzzle games. My buff draconic streaming servant adheres to my command. Well, hey, you did supply the command points for it. Okay, Inspector, okay. You finished? You finished the thing where you get money for selling your time? Hope you had a good day. You let Octo through. Inspector Uki's a good fella. Can't wait for a trip. Up, down? Do I go left? No, right. More over there. Learning a bunch already. Octo telling all her friends. It's a dino chair. It's a chair. It's a jukebox. The inside of the diner is lit up by hanging lamps. There's a neon sign above the window. Oh well. Advance to the next day. Let's see if the Yeti caused any issue. Many experts have expressed positive stance towards integrating Xenos, emphasizing the need for their assistance in stating currently the problems faced on Earth are exceeding limits to what we can resolve on our own. However, others have expressed concerns over the difficulties that could arise during the integration stemming from differences in culture, and doubt whether our legal framework can adapt to account for Xenos. As of the 3rd of November, a Xeno inspection led to the first ever case of ventilation. As a result, one Xeno is currently missing. Ventilation refers to the process whereby a Xeno can be shot into space during an inspection. Pro-Xeno groups are outraged, declaring the act a gross violation of Xeno rights. The Joint Space Development Body that run ISP says the action was taken in order to protect the life of the inspector and other potential Xeno entrants. Me selling my time to eat ice soup. Sometimes you just have to. A major human trafficking organization run by Earth citizens has been exposed. Local police were investigating the causes of a truck involved in a collision when they uncovered shocking amounts of human remains. The possibility of people being abducted and eaten in a systemic fashion has sent shockwaves of fear across the world. As evidence points towards a syndicate of Earth's own citizens who are abducting and mutilating other humans for profit, international police forces are racing to uncover culture behind this black market of human flesh. Octospark cuteness overload, possible anime coming. Pictors in all in solving Earth problems, hope for the climate. I mean, I guess you could call it that the Yeti helped us. At very least, his presence did showcase that, hey, there was actually a black market for human consumption. So that's good. Alright, and this is... Alright then. Do we play until demo end, or do we go for a couple more days? Let's go for a couple more days. Unless you guys really dig this. Then we can get into demo end. Purpose mission, Mogog Ko, Fundi O. Artificial blood. Can instinctually sense hostiles. Diet bugs. Gather information through acute sense of smell. Well, let's have these serpents come in. Transfer complete. The inspection will begin now. State your name and species. Lick Mogog. Oh, Fundi. Hey there, Ko. What's up? Oh. Earth is facing a serious issue caused by space debris. What are your opinions on this topic? So, leave it be. Look. I agree. Earth will be conserved as it is anyway. Conserved. Alright then. What do you mean by that? State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. Conserve. Not big on details. Ask my friend. Oh. What does conserve mean? Conserve everything. Impossible to decipher with current translation device. We should ask O the Fundi. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. Oh, I'm here to conserve Earth, all of it. I'll be staying here until whenever we finish the conservation. What do they mean by conserve? Please explain. What does conserve mean? Conservation? Don't you have this word? Earth will eventually fall to ruin, right? Your sun will die, or Earth's rotation will stop, or an asteroid might hit you, or humans will destroy themselves first. To prevent this, the Grand Archive can remove your planet to an extra-dimensional mirror universe for safekeeping. That way, your beautiful yet fragile planet can become conserved forever. What happens when a planet is conserved this way? Say, if Earth were conserved, what happens to the people living on it? An eternity of stasis. I'm not sure how humans would feel about this. But you'd at least exist forever, rather than having to die. This conversation business would likely trigger the collapse alarm, or worse. Alright then. As much as I would like to allow the snake people in, I don't think we can allow the snake people in. So let's see, you instinctually sense hostiles. Sightseeing, Politeia, Sha'as. Oh, bring you in. Yeah, no, they do look very nice, but I don't think that Earth is in the mood for being inspected. The inspection will begin now. State your name and species. Shas! I'm AMS. Oh, Fundi. Hello.
Hello, you are enemy.
Enemy? Me?
You.
Huh, I don't get it. At least they don't seem violent. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay.
You.
Please answer the question.
See sights.
Alone.
Half a month. Cha-cha.
Could the movement of their claws mean anything? What do you think about the other applicant here? Not much of a conservationist, a little creepy. He don't seem like a bad sort though. I think that's enough information to clear out MS, maybe. Maybe. What do you think of the other applicant here?
Them. And you.
Earthling.
Cha-cha-cha-cha. Well, thank you.
And let's see, we have some extra time, so please disclose all relevant personal information, such as any organization you're affiliated with. I'm a member of the Grand Archive. We should inquire further about this. Can you tell me more about the Grand Archive? Countless planets end up destroyed in our universe, unable to overcome the laws of gravity. Our mission is to make sure no such planet is ever lost again. An extra-dimensional mirror universe has been prepared by our organization for this very purpose. Everything inside will remain unchanged forever. All life forms will be stuck in a sort of static limbo, but the cost is worth it. If Earth were conserved in this way, the collapse alone will likely hit zero immediately. Tell me about your home planet. It's a world of dirt and mud. Our planet is ruled by the Dogu. One day I hope we can conserve our own planet and the Dogu as well. What does your diet consist of? Synthetic blood. Alright. You are likely clear, but they are just shy. I mean, I hope they're just shy. Sex, a sexual purpose aid herbivore, possesses complete knowledge of the universe. Well, let's bring the Pictor in. Nah. If you can sense hostiles, then I don't think that you will be hostile, but we may as well then check it out. Transfer complete. The inspection will begin now. If you have not done so already, state your name and species. We are Ava. We are Pictor. That's Scar, a Grand Archive member. Yes, I'm here to conserve Earth. Conservation. Conservation. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. We are here to solve Earth's problem. We anticipate mutually beneficial relations with Earth. Earth will be improved through our intervention. You're going to solve all our problems? How? We are not obliged to explain such matters to those incapable of our comprehension. It falls to us to save humans from their own indolence. Azure. What do you think about the other applicant here? Our organization is very interested in the Pictors and the tremendous wealth of knowledge. Their race, their achievements, they must be conserved before they are lost. We have no desire to become playthings on your shelves. Your machinations are well known to us. We see all. Earth is facing a serious issue caused by the space debris. What are your opinions on this topic? We have come to solve Earth's problems. I don't need to see all of anything. We'll consider Earth right away. Inspector, Earth faces near certain doom should you allow this one entry. Approving Fundi O would be very risky. Alright then, we've got all the information that we can about Fundi O. How about Mogoko? Yeah, now both of them are conservationist member because, as pointed out, the scarf. Now about conservation. Us Granders fascinated by pictures. Have so much knowledge. What do you think about the other applicant here? The self-congratulatory little society is sad, but they do have the means to erase entire planets. You must deny their entry. And I think that we managed to gather all the information that we need to know right now. Sorry. Conservators do not come in. You two can come in though. Let's go. To Pictor Ava, show entry permit. To Emsha Ash, show entry permit. Conservate Azure, I'll be safe. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'm not sure if that would be fun. To Mogoko, show entry rejection. To Fundi O, show entry rejection. You not get it. Ka. Don't know. Ka. Want to improve self. Ka 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 ka. I tell you. Ka ka. I know that I didn't scan. Hopefully this pistol shrimp won't bite me in the ass. I'll conserve you. My, so many people who want to conserve me. Cases of Xenos using their special abilities to scam humans are on the rise. Because Xenos use abilities like memory manipulation and inhuman speed to commit these crimes, humans are often unable to protect themselves. So humans have managed to avoid these scams once, only to fall prey to another Xeno using different abilities. We've even had reports of Xenos using shape-shifting abilities to assume the form of government officials. Authorities are calling on citizens to remain vigilant against these imposters. Proliferation of space debris in orbit around the Earth has long been a topic of concern, but the problem has been solved almost overnight. The Pictors, a race of highly skilled Xenos whose presence on Earth has been increasing lately, developed an advanced cleanup device to remove the debris. Earth's atmosphere is now free and clear. Those involved have hailed the results as a miracle of science. Population decline worsens. Is any country making babies? ISP bans alcohol on station. Tourism to blame. Tips for Xenos in transit. Best way to pass the time. A member of the dangerous Grand Archive group has been stopped at the border while trying to enter Earth. The Joint Space Development Body has praised the inspector for their astute judgment in this case. They went on to state that had the Xeno gained entry, the result could have been catastrophic. Authorities promised to work together with other planetary governments and border control agencies to develop a system that can identify and remove Xenos associated with this hostile group automatically. The Grand Archive stated the mission is to conserve all organisms, objects, and phenomena by removing them to an alternate dimension. They are considered a group of interest by many planets. Hey, we pushed back the collapse alarm and we're not seen as positive. Hi, at the transmission, Jim. This here is called Donutal. I guess you would call this a interrogation game. Essentially, we have to cross-reference a bunch of information. We have to cross-reference a bunch of information between alien visitors to see who we can deny or approve entry into Earth. Okay, so do not have the tacos and the octos in the same room, most likely. Sightseeing. Both of them are sightseeing. Right, how about we bring you and you in? My, you really want the Popol to go in? Well, hopefully he's here on legitimate business. Initiating transfer.
Let's run through our plans, Snee.
I wonder what will happen. I wonder what will happen.
First, I ring the doorbell. The human comes to the door. I say, hello, I am a taco. I just arrived on Earth and I'm lost. And while they're distracted, I sneak in through the back. Sneak.
Hate to interrupt, but can I begin the inspection? The inspection will begin now. State your name and species. I'm Sunika. Igigi is my name. Sneak.
No, taco.
Got carried away. Sneak. Earth is facing an issue with fraud committed by aliens. What are your opinions on this topic?
Yes, scummy. Sneak.
How do you feel about your fellow applicants?
We know each other, Sneak. No problem with this one, Sneak. Too kind.
Alright, and I'm already on the verge of not allowing this guy in because they here to scam humans. Let's see. What happens then if I put you in here? The artist really likes tentacles and octo looking guys. I mean, to be fair, for at least from what I know, in Japan, the usual Martian is considered a tentacle dude, not a grey or green little man like it is in the West. The inspection will now begin. If you have not done already, state your name and species.
Look you, name's Newlin. I'm an octo. Hey, you a friend of tacos?
Yes, I am.
Sneak.
Yeah, no, that's the green funny man that dances Kumbaya. What do you think of the other applicant here?
No clue. But a friend with taco. Not trust them.
Alright then, you two are on the rejection list. How about you two then? The Pictor and the Popol. So unit from Overwatch in Japan is an octopus. I guess you could say that. Oh, look at this man's tie. Look at how cute this one is. The inspection will begin now. Say your name and species.
We are Ada. We are Pictor. My name's Introvert Ruru. I'm Popol from Mira. Ada, my friend, looking for a cold sleep machine?
Absolutely not. Introvert Ruru looks pretty disappointed. Earth is facing an issue with fraud committed by aliens. What are your opinions on this topic?
I read an article about this on the way here. They use clones and memory manipulation to trick people. Seems quite dangerous. Not much that Earthlings can do against it, I reckon. We received a request from Earth to solve this.
What do you think about the other applicant here?
Popol. They peddle wares all across the universe. Even our planet is not immune to their hawkers. This is unworthy of our attention.
State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay, please. Ada looks like she would appear in Warframe. I agree. She does indeed look like she would appear in Warframe.
I come from Mira to offer Earthlings the best products in the universe. We could sit down and discuss this further if you'd like to buy anything.
He has not mentioned a period of stay. Could you please mention your period of stay?
To be honest, I was not told to return until I made my quota, even though my kids are waiting back home. This isn't the life I wanted.
Let's see, give me your required information. Please disclose any and all relevant personal information, such as any organizations you're affiliated with.
Bravo for Mirror Success Incorporated. You look like you'd love to hear more about my company. What do you want to know?
Tell me about Mirror Success.
What does Mirror Success produce? Well. I'm happy you ask. Our company's pride and joy is our cold sleep machines. He is speaking so fast, the translation software cannot keep up. How's the pay? Asking about their salary here is not appropriate. Oh yeah, fair enough. Let's see, about half of our time has passed. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. We are here to solve Earth's problems. We are anticipate mutually beneficial relations with Earth. Earth will be improved through our intervention. You're going to solve all our problems? How? The pictures are all just gonna act the same way every time that they appear here. Right. I believe you. You two are here to do a scam, but I'm curious how this will work out. Attacker, what are you doing here? Ugh, an octo. Inspector, this Bowser's a troublemaker. Why are you? You're meant to talk. An argument has started. Do those two dislike each other? Well, at least they do not start a fight, so that's good. Alright, I'm gonna do one last check and then do my decision. My Shunika friend, I have a great deal on cold sleep machines. Interested? Cosmetics, health and wellness, travel, relaxation, mirror sex has to suit every need. I see, I have your attention. For 7 days, no 10 days, you can try all our products for free. Credit card registration required. I have a job and customers waiting for me on Earth. So you can stop trying to sell me stuff, Shni? I wonder what job they mentioned this. Please disclose all the relevant personal information, such as any organization you're affiliated with. I can run super fast, Shni? Uh-huh. State the purpose of your visit and your period of stay. I'm gonna rob Earthling by erasing their memory, Shni? I do believe that is a confession of a crime. Wait, I misspoke, Shni? Yes, I joke, Shni? I'm sightseeing for 3 days, 2 nights, Shni? Maybe make it a working holiday, Shni? Alright then. I think I am ready for you two rejected. You three can go in. I trust you three. We can trust the salesman. It was not the salesman who blew up Earth. Goodness, that's one thing off my plate now that you've left me through. You're worried about the economy. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. I can't even begin to imagine what my boss would do to me if you hadn't granted me entry. I'm breaking out in cold sweat just thinking about it. It's a Yeti. It's a Martian. Well, now that's settled. You've shown our interest in our wares, yes? Let's dive right into negotiation, shall we? Yeah. Oh dear, I must have misplaced my my printouts aren't here. No. Yeah, no. I mean, that is nice then that the background for Dino here will change to from day to day. Alright then. I think that is enough of a checkout for Donutal. Though I will most certainly continue playing the demo once we're off transmission. This was very fun and interesting. Let's see. Give me a second. If you guys wanna check out Donutal, you can find it here on this link. Surprised Gem, to be honest. Yeah, no, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm very happy that I managed to catch that on social media. Now then, for next game. Do you guys want something more action-packed, or would you rather prefer something a bit calmer? Alright, something calm. Let's see. I guess the closest... Calm for once. Pack me with action. Well, we need one more person to make a decision. Wait, you don't understand what tips? The action could wake you up as well. Alright then. In that case, let's see, which one of these two are the most actiony? Probably this one then. Alright then, the next game on the docket is something called Seth. It is developed and published by Chaotic Games. Come on now. S-E-T-H. There we go, now you're updated. Alright then. Caught the application. Now we just need to capture it properly. And there we are. As mentioned before, this is Seth. This is a shooter roguelite developed by Chaotic. Apparently this has a Twitch integration and let's see that. Yeah, looks like Seth will have a Kickstarter campaign launching soon. Well.
Rare crosses every night the realm of the dead on his solar barge, fending off Apophis, the snake of darkness, wishing to destroy all of creation. He is helped by Seth, taking place in front of the barge. However, after trying to claim the moon's light, Seth, protector of the solar barge, is exiled. Apophis then used this to attack the barge in broad daylight. He divides the soul of Re in 3 parts: son of the morning, noon, and evening. He obfuscates the solar barge under a veil, letting the world plunge into an eternal eclipse. Apophis unleashes his legions in the world. War now rages on. Far from conflict, Seth is murdered. Then brought back to life by Anubis, who explained that the Snake of Darkness was to blame for his death. Anubis then offers him a deal: life and freedom in exchange of his aid. If he refuses, he will wander eternally in the realm of the dead.
I mean, you could call this yapping. I would call this a mood setting. At least we are done now.
Am I dead?
Yes and no.
Get Anubis flexing or I'll alt F4. Well, at least we're here now. Hey, you know, Seth and Anubis are cute.
Your heart stopped, but it beats again, thanks to me.
You. Why?
Because we need you. The world is falling into darkness. Apophis has returned, and he has brought Ra down. He broke him.
And I'm supposed to save the world? What world? The one that banished me?
You want the truth? Apophis killed you. But I brought your soul back. Here is the deal. Your life in exchange for your rage. Your freedom in exchange for your help.
You didn't buy my loyalty, Wolf. You stole it.
Would you like me to refresh your memory? Follow the objectives on the left side of the screen.
Left. Just mention the screen. Right then. It seems like I move naturally fast. I've got a jump. I've got a dash.
The first thing you need to do is get a weapon.
An upgrade system, eh? Man, I just straight up upgrade. Immediately taken out of the immersion. I mean, hey, sometimes you just have to be very clear on stuff. Weaponless, Fang of Anubis, Bow of Neef, Pillar of Ptah. Well, that's a fucking rocket launcher.
Now, try shooting the carcass with your weapon, then reload and use its secondary fire mode.
Oh, it's a shotgun.
Kill it to collect the shield from its corpse. Hurry before it disappears. If you finish him off in melee combat, you will gain more shield. You are ready now. To reach Apophis, you will first have to cross the necropolis.
Sometimes you have to be like, press that fucking button. So, yeah, no, I mean, it is hard to tell people how to play stuff, so I do understand it. Egyptians with guns. Yeah, no, there seems to be a sci-fi-ish setting for the Egyptian myth, because we do have Seth, Ra, Anubis. It seems like all guns have a form of alt fire. The one that we've got here is a chain.
Well, look who's crawling out of his tomb. The storm's rumbling over our heads again.
Well, hi, Bastet.
Are you going to run or follow me, cat?
I'm here to watch. And maybe to claw. You know, the rumors say you came back to save us.
I'm not saving anyone. I'm hunting Apophis. And if the world burns around me, that's not my problem.
Catching a spell, Husky.
And yet, you're exactly what we needed. Even if you didn't mean to be.
Your melee deals more damage and has a greater range. Spell of Red Arrow. Your spell becomes an arrow following your enemies, inflicting extra damage and having a chance to deal critical damage. And Escalating Rat. Also, each attack without a critical hit, your next attack has an additional 2% chance to inflict one. Well, probably this thing then. So anyway, we're gonna go room by room. The room is loaded upon interacting. Yeah, no, I can safely say that the core inspiration for this game is the modern Doom games. Especially since I'm just going from arena to arena and dispatching with foes. This is very much so Doom Eternal / Doom 2016.
Seth. You can speak.
I'm only a breath in the shadows, but you heard me. So something remains of me, of order.
You have no order left, no throne. You cast me out, and now you cry for help.
I do not beg. I remember. And if you are still listening, then not all is lost.
Each time you take damage, you create a wave of fire around you, inflicting burn. Your dash creates a fiery wave at your starting point, inflicting burn. Foes hit explode after 4 seconds, causing burns around them. Let's go with this one though. Ah, that's neat. We can also neatly see our timers down at the bottom. We do not have a punch timer, we do have an arrow timer though. And now we can choose a path. This is from Earn a Power from Bastet. Or earn, I guess this is gonna be the game's currency, offerings. Oh yeah. I'm a bit too keen on just doing slight alterations. I don't need to do that. I am so speedy. I move so natively fast. But I am going to... Let's see, where do we have you? Is it you? Sensitive, yeah, here's this. So I can individually pick the sensitivity of the X and Y axis. Well, that's neat. Options are max health, power from Bastet. I guess we're going with max health then. Let's see how I'll fail this one. Up. Well, I guess that is then a indication of Seth. Yeah, no, it crashed. An Unreal process has crashed. Unreal Engine Seth. We restarted this crash. Our goal is to prevent crashes like this from occurring in the future. It seems to be a kernel error that happened, which would be real. No, it is a exception access violation reading address. That seems strange. Yeah, no, strange. I didn't actually expect any game on the demos here to... I don't think it's a memory issue. I mean, realistically, it shouldn't be a memory issue because there's no memory real time issue. At least then it needs to save in between. Awa, yeah, now you heard. That's also very neat. There are also indications next to the crosshair on how the cooldowns of my abilities. I very much appreciate that one. Heka's merchant. Well, I know what neither of these are, so I'm just gonna assume that the crash was a fluke.
I see the rumors were true. You're breathing again.
Bad luck for you.
Alright then, so this very much so gives me the feeling of what if we combined Hades with Doom Eternal? Not a bad combination of inspiration sources, I will say. I mean, Myth can be infinitely dug out from when it comes to inspiration.
If only you knew.
The writing could stand to be a tiny bit better, since currently it is very... Well, I won't say bad, just what is needed. Your spell creates a magic barrier that reflects rebound projectiles. Increase your invulnerability frames. Your weapons rebounds enemy projectile. Well, we'll try this one then. Oh, that's why I always get hit. Rather take some extra damage. Armor is decaying, so that's a way to make the player be just a bit more aggressive to keep up their armor. Right, next up, max health, Bastet. I wonder if Sobek is planned to be one of the gods that you can get a boon from. Oh, fuck. Still fine, actually, still Gucci. Well, more melee damage, let's go for that. Horus, offerings. Let's go for more Horus. Alright, you got some mean tracking on you, man. Extremely mean. Snake. Snake scary. Minotaur is scary here. Ay, 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 ay. What even is rebounds? They haven't really properly told me about that. Past that, max health. Yeah, no, let's heal up because we're likely going to be going up against a boss. No, we aren't. Heck us. Hmm? I know this is a boss. Holy. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Aye, now there we go. Right, so was that just a boss for boss's sake, or? Oh yeah, that's the demo of it. So you know, it seems like you can go through this with each of the different weapon types. So I went through it with the shotgun. Now I do know that crashing isn't a good view, but I will still say that I didn't hate this. This is actually a fairly fun way of going about this, I feel. It seems like all of the weapons are planned to be precision weapons. Oh, I can see this specific precision weapon will also have headshots on it. Neat. So then, for visual clarity, this game is rather good. You can see everything that you need to see in the center of your screen, which is the most important space for a game, especially a shooting game like this. Your weapon will glow when you have shield. You can see your cooldowns right next to it. On a UI perspective, I think that this is a very clean UI. Now, game feel, that is something that can be probably fixed up a tiny bit more. But if you guys want to give Seth a try of your own, then you can go right ahead and check it out there. Now then, next game was supposed to be a bit more calmer, as was requested. Which one will be calm of these ones? I guess maybe this? I don't actually fully know about this one, so let's check out Damon and Baby. Oh, surprise to me. This is yet another Arc Systemworks game. Give me a second. OBS just needs to register that the program is open. Ah, the demo's booting up with... It is booting up with the story segment, so, but, There you go, now it's spotting it. Visual spotted, and audio spotted. Now I just need to increase the size for you a bit. There we go. Damon, if you ever find yourself lost or confused, look up at the stars and remember, inside everyone's heart there exists two stars. One shines light on your path to provide you with courage and confidence. The other summons darkness to invoke doubt and regret. Okay, I'm confused. Which one's brighter? That would be the one you choose to follow. Be strong. Be strong, Damon. And here we go. Another Arc Systemworks game. I'm a demon. Not an ordinary demon, I'm a demon king, yeah? I've got a human child to lug around though. Yeah, I'll explain later. And now it's confusing, like a doctor not dumbing it down during a checkup. Let's focus on right now. I gotta get used to this new me first. Come along. Executive Director Daisuke Ishikatara No, what do I do? Alright, so we just have a corpse here. Alright, let's see then. Let's see how controllers will be working. Controllers are generally pretty stable. Let's try this out then. I lost my Demon King powers. My body feels heavy. All the walls seem higher before I could leap over a mountain, no sweat. I do still have a handgun, so that's gonna be funky. Oh, but it's get out a little quick before I could be in for a bad time. Christ. Let's just see how much muscle I've lost. Oh well, no, a door. Should be able to open it around here somewhere. An enemy. Looks like they haven't spotted me yet. Let's cut him down. Use R to shoot the target and hold down the attack button to perform a ranged attack. Press that button to reload your equipped weapon. Be sure to keep an eye on your remaining ammo. The amount of damage will display when you attack an enemy. The amount of damage will differ according to the weapon used and compatibility with the type of enemy. White damage, normal, high damage, orange, low damage, blue. Oh, yeah. Seems fairly standard. Firing rate increases according to how close you are to the enemy. What's that? This world is full of puzzles and contraptions. Explore everything. Demon weapons can't hit humans, so no worry of her getting hurt. I accidentally skipped through a couple of dialogues. That is my bad. Is this an ancient piggy bank? Hit the piggy bank to spill coins. It vanishes shortly after you hit it, so rack up as many hits as you can. So it's a twin stick shooter, as well as a puzzle platformer. I'll go back, Aski. The Seth demo was pretty short, about 6 minutes long, but I wouldn't call it a bad time. Right now we're in Damon and Baby, which is, surprisingly enough, another Arxis developed and published game. Locked, but you find a key. Alright, I forgot also to mention it, but hiya Astedra, welcome to the transmission. More goons loading around here. Just keep it cool. That jerk over there doesn't know I'm here. I can use it to cover up to avoid attacks or set up ambushes. The last guy didn't go down easy. I really have gotten weak. Hitting a moving target sure ain't easy. Alright, I forgot about lock on. If I strike an enemy, then shoot right away. I'll keep it in my crosshairs. Strike and then immediately shoot. If Damon moves, you'll stay locked on the enemy's direction. Strikes are the fast kind of attacks. They can interrupt or briefly stun foes, but enemies that are in the middle of an attack or those that are too big may not flinch. So if you got a tough hombre you need to take out quick, locking on's the way to go. Well, that's one way to make the combat of this game a bit easier. But the lock-on is very thick. Let's give it a go. Strike and shoot right after. Oh. Yeah, no way I can jump that. Now what? Huh? Hold up. I'm stuck with this brat. What if we flip that around? Baby jump. Press that the triangle to launch the child from your back. Because Damon can't be parted from her. He warps to where the child ends up. You're invincible during baby jump. You can even change your direction midair when used after a jump. So, whoop. Gotcha. Whoop. I'm stuck unless I can turn in midair. Games like you will shoot this enemy. Yeah, no, no fisticuffs allowed. Only shooty cuffs allowed. Ah. Well, there I go. Done again. An ancient monolith. I can sense a mysterious power within it. Damon, you are sick with it. Just look at that dance. An old key I found in a cave. It might come in useful somewhere, so best take it with you. A key. Now I can open that door. So we do actually just have a, you know. Actually, is there a separate way to go about this? Nope. I have to go backtrack. My only option is backtracking. Right, zombie enemies, good to know. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with, yeah. No choice. Apparently there's a level up system in the game as well. What am I supposed to do with Tourmaline? Blocks and switches, name more class combo. This must open a gate. Guess the gate closes if there's something on the switch. Yeah, very acute of you, Damon. Ahum. What have we here? Bases across the world help you prepare for your travels. They have handy facilities, so check them out as you find them. Chests hold food, weapons, and more. Take the items and put them to use. Rare finds may lurk inside. sure, but which one of here is a chest? Outside we come to the cave, befalling the centuries-long sanctity of this sacred grotto. I've got a bad feeling about this. Let's hope it stays just a feeling. Looks like the hunch was right. What happened here? There's something inside. Sorry, what is mine now? Apple, hamburger, antidote. Money. When you level up, you will receive Damon points. These abilities can be used to power up various abilities. Sleep in bed to spend your points. Rest to process energy while dreaming. Spend Damon points from level ups to power up your favorite abilities. Resting also restores HP. Level up my handgun. I mean, why not? My handgun is the main way of going about this, so handgun up! Come on, connect. Ah. A bit tasty with that. That doesn't sound right. Are you fine, people? Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. My ears as well. Almost out of the cave. I can smell it. Guess I make these guys the gatekeepers. Alright, you're attacking me mid-cutscene. Very much appreciated. Alright, I can attack the enemy's attacks with my gun. That's something, I suppose. Like a small army. Why are they here? Yeah, son at the moment, if you would. Huh. Hi. Pleasure to meet you. I am Professor Moon. No, you're not. I can see what your name is. But you may call me Deaf. Ah, if that's easier to remember. I'll forget it either way. It's like those formulas I learned in math class. By the way, my name's Stacey. It's Damon. Who is this guy? No, but it looks like he wants to lead this leech up on my back. Please forgive my minions for doing this to you. You've been involved in a bothersome case, nothing more. Obediently hand over this child and no further trouble shall befall you. If I could, I gladly would. The thing is, this brass attached to me. It seems you're being tormented by the oddest of curses. I shall withdraw for now. Expect another visit from yours truly later on. Perhaps I should ask a boogeyman for more assistance. Yeah, Professor Moon. Oh, I guess it's time to explain the events that transpired till this point. My goal is to become an overlord. No reason, I just like to dream big. Before this, I was one step away from ranking up to Super Demon King. Oh. I thought with a title of Demon King I was somewhere up higher, but no. If only that had happened 6 hours ago. I never thought you'd be the one to summon me.
Me neither. But you're the only one I could trust for this job.
What happened?
No time to explain. Just take this little one under your wing, please. In return, I'll give you what you always wanted.
You mean your soul?
Sounds conceited to say, but my soul should inshoot a tad closer to that dream.
Wait, shut up. You gotta get to hospital.
Just go before my final breath.
You fiend, out of the way.
Shut your face.
Booyah, still got it. Yeah, everything was fine up until this point. I was whacked in the face with an unforeseen tragedy, turned my world upside down.
Adio.
I forgot to introduce him, but this guy was my friend, till he went and croaked. Okay, breach of contract. Despite using hell power, I didn't get a soul. I lost my power. And now this spread is attached to my hip. That's how I fell into this hellish situation.
Test, can you hear me?
What? I'm Gargoyle, your hell insurance agent. Regarding your breach of contract, Mr. Damon.
This is a wildly rare case. You must undergo a screening process, yes?
Huh? When did I buy insurance?
It's Hellfair. We're like an emergency help center. A private business, yes. Are you a scam?
You lost me there, but I could use the help. What do I gotta do? The child stuck to you, but return to hell should remove the curse. And the closest entrance to heaven from there would be... Sedona, yes.
You want me to lug this kid there, all on my lonesome? Hell services are currently unavailable for you at the moment, yes. My, we're not. Our staff is on the way. I'm sure they will be helpful, somewhat helpful, I hope.
The way you say that ain't very reassuring.
Ah, and one more important note. Please keep this child's heart as clean and pure as it is now.
If you defile it even a little,
his liege will be royally pissed off. That last part stung like a thick rain penetrating my skull.
Alright then, good luck. If you ever wish to chat, simply summon me with the command, "Hey Gargoyle!"
Can this Demon King reach Sedona without polluting the child's mind, the child's soul? This is Damon and Baby. Oh, the demo isn't over yet. I'm surprised.
That's a little high for my liking, but looks like I gotta jump. A demon. Huh, is that a human child?
He's gonna eat that kid.
That's not the young Sir growing toy collection, is it?
Oh, the game's chugging.
Apparently no one likes demons anymore. I'm getting judged like crazy here. Hang on, where are we anyways? What's a demon doing here? What's a human child with it?
Keep away.
A demon here?
Eek.
Don't go causing trouble. I do find it cute how when I bring out the gun, people will just cower. It's all your monster's fault.
I'm scared.
Way too many demons these days. A demon guarding a human? Superstitious claptrap. Get the hell out of our city. My first move should be finding someone who can speak to. Sure, but I mean... Apparel shop, kiss, closed, sit tight till we open. Who could we even talk to? I've chatted with everyone around here. Hey Anna, are you really gonna sell merchandise to a filthy demon? No worries, I'll throw him out. Unless they got cash. A customer's a customer, simple as that. What about you then? You're gonna buy something or what? Shh. Sorry about that. Don't let these townsfolk get on your nerves, son. It's a generational thing. Nobody respects demons anymore these days. Big cities might differ, but we're very worried about demons around these parts. But everyone on Red Alert caught some nasty demons alerting around here. Nasty, huh? Those guys in the cave? I've never seen your face here before, son. If you were summoned here, I reckon you ought to be confused, like a lost child. Clever observation, Gramps. Clever and a nice guy. I'll answer your questions if you buy something. Yeah, I'll buy something. Gotta be courteous. So I can buy meat, hamburger, antidotes, a warp portal, toy machine gun. What? Corn. I can buy corn. Why? Why can I buy corn? I'm heading for Sedona. Which way do I go? East. Doesn't matter if you're headed north pole or south pole. Just go east. On a tiny island like this, the Lord is the only one with boats to the mainland. You don't say. Okay then, I'll borrow a boat from this Lord. I reckon you should find another way. Hold on, son. Did you say Sedona? Yeah. Is that yours? The kid on your back, yeah? Do I look like the father? A priest named Numo dumped this kid on me. Is that so? The priest gave you a task, did he? What's this? Nobody's gonna let a demon spend the night right now. Here's my trailer outside. Thanks, but no thanks. I don't plan on staying long anyway. Didn't I tell ya about the nasty demons running around here? They'll be back soon enough. Got the key to the trailer. All up in the town gate later. Get yourself ready. I appreciate all your help, old man. Wait! Take this with you. A Demonopedia? What kind of book is this? It records the demons you see. Don't forget to add your own thoughts. So it also brings up attack strategies. That'll come in handy. Demonopedia. You can now open the Demonopedia from the main menu. The Demonopedia automatically records info on enemies you have fought in battle, allowing you to check their traits and so forth. Try browsing through it between adventures. Who are you?
I'm Tina from the Ministry of Heaven. I've been dispatched to cover your health insurance.
Alright, Gargle mentioned that, so what are you gonna do for me?
Assessment to whether insurance covers that magic is used, and yada yada.
Huh? I thought all I do was ship the brat back to hell.
I'm afraid that's irrelevant to your policy.
Feels like a rip-off. Do you have anything to actually help me then?
Of course, there's plenty of things I can do for you. Service wherever possible is our health insurance motto. Are you feeding this child proper meals?
Oh, forgot to consider that.
Say no more. I, Tina Tana, will cater to your every need. My tasty cooking may surprise you. Simply provide a kitchen.
Alright. Oh, I guess there's magic energy from this toilet. Sit on the trail toilet to save. It may hide future powers. Oh yeah, kitchen. I got a kitchen for you. Is it me or does it look very different outside the first dungeon? You save in the toilet like you no one else. Yeah, exactly. And I do agree with that. I think it was just the very dark lighting in the first dungeon, because otherwise this is very bright and cheery. And also I just noticed it. Look on the cover. That's a River City, a River City Rampage sprite.
How delightful! Now I can cook anytime. Simply provide a recipe.
Huh? You can't cook without a recipe?
Have I said something strange?
Nah, I got no room to talk. The only thing I can make is a sandwich.
Cook the right recipe and ingredients. Eating heals HP and some dishes grant temporary buffs.
Hey you, getting comfy here, right? You're not gonna follow me?
Kitchens don't have feet, you know? They can't walk. What do you expect?
How are you going to assess me then?
Good point. I suppose I could just go off your vibes.
What a freak. A vibes-based assessment.
The Ministry of Heaven is some subcounter of a private company, huh?
That's suspicious as all hell. Suspicious like frozen food labeled home-style taste.
Those metaphors don't make any sense, you know? Have you always been like this?
Okay, loudmouth. Suit yourself, but I don't plan on coming back here.
In that case, I'll have to tag along.
Hey, that sound. Did the gate open? A demon, an angel, and a child all walk into a bar. To the Lord's house over here.
Off we go to get a key, yay!
Woof woof. A dog? Where's your owner, pup? You hungry? Sorry, don't have anything for you.
Woof!
Go to the town there. Someone will look after you. Don't give me that look.
Woof!
Fine, you can tag along, but you gotta look after yourself, you hear?
Woof woof.
Look. Want to co-op with a friend? In the other menu, select local multiplayer. A second player can control the dog and fight alongside Damon. They can also pick up and carry up to 6 dropped items. Local multiplayer, not online multiplayer. Now this is a rarity. Alright, this is a lot. What are you awing at, Husky? Did you awe at the dog or? Not gonna lie, sometimes I wish X or Y game had local co-op, but they only have online co-op. Yeah, no, I feel like if they can do online co-op, they should be able to make local co-op or couch co-op Also.
Twinkle, twinkle.
Hey, what's wrong? Why the fuss?
Ha! Look there. There's something on the ground.
There's some cases where you don't. Yeah, no. I mean, local multiplayer is a lot of well, not a lot, but it is extra development time spent on it. Personally, I would say that local and online are of equal weight and value when it comes to consumers considering a purchase. But I do also know that online is way more comfortable for most people. Whoever do it might know where the large digs are. Maybe they're still around. So, do we see the map somewhere?
Ah, come on, please. Connect. Connect, Amunda. Connect.
Yeah, there's the map.
That's a tall ladder. Can't wait to see the view from the top.
If only views were edible. I see a big mansion. And that's where the Lord digs.
How cute of you.
Now I guess we are heading over in that direction. Hey. Hey, you.
Oh, me?
Who else would I be talking to? It's not safe for a human to be here alone.
I appreciate your concern. You're a demon. I haven't even seen one around here.
Why do you look like Eno?
Why do you look like Eno?
Oh, let's go here. Do you know how to get to the Lord's Manor?
My apologies. I'm not familiar with this area.
It fucking is Eno!
Holy hell.
A Guilty Gear mentioned.
In fact, I don't know much of anything, but my name is which is Eno.
Alright then, give me 1 second, chat. I'm just gonna need to take a screenshot of this. And send it to a friend. I'll be real quick with this, I promise you. There we go, now we're back in action. Amnesia. Here's my luck. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. But there's a town close by. Someone there can probably help you.
There's no need. I will stay here and collect memory shards.
Memory shards?
They're scattered all over the world. If you find any, could you bring them to me? I would forever be in your debt.
Sorry, like I said, I won't be around here for long.
Then it must not be meant to be. But I have a feeling that we will meet again. I've been gathered here by some fate, after all.
Well, surprising. I mean, I guess it does make sense that this is Arc System Works after all. They can do whatever references that they want to their own game, but it is very surprising. Hamburger. Alright, get a new ability. He's crumbling all over. Must be a real history here.
A lot of these colors and architecture's house are new to me too.
Maybe you just forgot, like, I didn't know when teachers became billboards.
Ah, there's a chair here, yes.
Hey, you're right. Who decorated this place? It clashes with the ruins.
That's a celestial chair, yes? Wonder who left it here.
A celestial chair.
Sitting on them will restore your health. Yes.
Whoa, I like the sound of that.
But all elements you defeat will also be derived. Yes.
Kind of a double-edged sword then, huh?
It has many uses. Yes. Things that they'll aid you in journey if unlocked.
Alright then, so a bonfire system, gotcha. I will say, of all the demos tonight, this one has been the roughest one. Audio issues, the game feels a tiny bit janked, a bit weirdly janked to play, not in a good sort of way for janked. There's also been some visual bugs, but with some polish this could most certainly work out. Pochito devs. I mean, I'm trying to be a bit fair here, because I mean, not hating it, I'm just saying that it is rough. Yeah, it's definitely more of a beta than a demo. Yeah, no, this doesn't feel like it is fully representative of what they want this game to be. Like, we're getting it a bit earlier on than what you otherwise might have been able to have yourself a try of Damon and Baby. Because actually, I don't even know when this is supposed to release. Huh? What's this place? Well, let's have some food then, I guess. Alright then, very funny. Very funny. Alright. You're not funny. I open with the widespread. Switch different types of unique effects. Requires shotgun ammo. Point blank, he's dealt huge damage. No lock on, and you can't hold trigger to auto fire. Sure. Hat white. Thank you for tuning in, Teeps. Catch you around. Right, how do I go about this then, since it is... a bit weird of a spot to just walk around in. Just like a theme park, how exciting. We aren't here for fun. Hey, a new weapon. I don't really know if I'm feeling this particular one. I might just go on for a couple more minutes and then call this a end of this check of the demo for this demo. Wyver. Alright then, are you cute? Well, you are indeed cute. Most of the enemies here do have a somewhat of a art style that is pretty cute. I know that it isn't perfectly like, but it is somewhat reminding me of this guy, which might just be completely wrong, because I haven't played a lot of this guy in my life. Oh, wait. The black demon is a boogeyman. A boogeyman? Those demons that kidnap human children? A demon that tries to steal the child on your back. If you're hit by a boogeyman attack, it'll snatch the child. Stay calm and stop it before it gets too far away. If it escapes with the child, it's game over. Uncouth heretics they may be, they are immune to all curses. They may even allow them to snatch the child away, even from you. Not sure I like the sound of that. Much as I want to be free of this brat, I'd let these creep babysitter. Yo, there are a lot of you guys. Are there supposed to be this many of you? I'm just gonna assume that there weren't supposed to be this many of them. Yeah, no, that's a memory shard, alright. Catch your own lane. Actually, yeah. I hate to actually say this, but I'm gonna call it here for this demo. It's a bit rough. I do feel like they have an idea of what they want to do, but it isn't fully fleshed out just yet. And I could go for some more, but I also have a lot more demos to showcase off. So, how about this then, chat? How about that on Sunday we will have a bonus stream in which we will go through the rest of the demos that I didn't try out this time around. Hope that sounds fun. So we'll be going live with the transmission twice this weekend. Well, happy to hear it. And sounds like a plan. Well, I'll thank you all for tuning in. I hope that there was some demo from this that interested you. Of the one that we did play here, probably the one that impressed me the most and I found funny was Donutal. I really enjoyed Donutal. And Seth, I do see the potential in Seth alongside with Wild Blue Skies. But yeah, there's the link for Damon and Baby in case you guys want to try it out. And until next time, take care, stay safe, and do be sure to try out some stuff. The pleasures of life are all hidden around us. Catch you around next time. Bye bye.